We have got a game for you tonight in the NBA as the top two teams in the game meet in the desert. Warriors versus Suns will be the first time in NBA history that two teams enter a game with a winning percentage of at least 85 and with both teams sporting at least a 7-game winning streak. Remember, Phoenix has now won 16 straight. And by the way, Chris Paul has been a big reason for that streak because he's the only player averaging 10 assists a game this season, the only one. Also, Devin Booker, he's been red hot, scoring at least 30 points in each of his last 3 games. But nobody's been hotter than Steph Curry all season long. He is tied now with Kevin Durant for the most points per game right now, 28.6, and he's averaging 5.5 threes per game this season, too. If he stays on that pace, he'd break his own record for the most in a single season in NBA history. He hit 402 back in the 2015-2016 season. Let's say hello once again to our NBA analyst, JJ Redick, live on SportsCenter. All right, JJ, this is going to be fun tonight. The two best teams in the league facing off. I want to start with Steph Curry as we get you set for this game. His 13th season, nobody has been able to consistently defend him, certainly not stop him. So if you're on that Suns team tonight, JJ, how do you game plan for him, especially in the pick and roll?
Well, I think he's the hardest player in the league to game plan for right now. If I'm looking at how to guard him in pick and roll, you have 3 options. You can play the big back in drop coverage. That's not a great option. He's just going to come off and shoot pocket threes. You can switch, which I don't think the Suns necessarily have the personnel to switch for 48 minutes against Steph. He's so good against fives. DeAndre Ayton will have his hands full guarding him in space. So really the best option is to blitz, and we'll see tonight how much they blitz and trap him. Of course, this creates an advantage for the Warriors because a lot of times it's Draymond Green setting that pick, which creates a 4-on-3 opportunity on the backside. It's almost impossible to defend Steph Curry right now and the Warriors. I mean, an interesting stat, Sage, by the way, just because of his off-ball movement, we think of the Warriors as a jump shooting team. They're 5th in the league in the percentage of shots they shoot at the rim. They get so much because of Steph's off-ball action. That's
actually a shocking stat, one that's probably overlooked by most people, not you, because we focus so much on that long ball, especially from Steph Curry. You mentioned the personnel, JJ, and on the other side, the Suns are also really good in that pick and roll. Chris Paul, Devin Booker. You mentioned Draymond Green, too. They take so much pride defensively in Golden State. So how can they slow down the Suns duo?
Well, the Golden State's, they're a switch-heavy defense, and Draymond is the anchor of that. So the Warriors are absolutely going to switch a ton of pick and rolls tonight. You can't show Chris Paul and Devin Booker a steady diet of the same pick and roll coverage over and over. They will carve you up. Look, both of them are good enough individually that they can beat you if you switch continually all night. I think what switching does is it takes away the other guys. You're not seeing the ball movement that the Suns are so good for. DeAndre Ayton has been so good this year in short rolls, making decisions out of that, getting the ball moving to the opposite corner. All their ancillary guys, Mikal Bridges, Landry Shamet, they all feed off that. So if I'm the Warriors, I'm switching those pick and rolls as much as possible tonight.
All right, big picture. They're only separated by a game in the standings. Suns, of course, the defending Western Conference champs. So if you had to pick today, does Phoenix return to the finals, JJ, or does Golden State upend them in the West?
I just want to say I'm so excited about this game tonight. These are the 2 best teams in basketball right now. This is going to be an awesome game to watch. If I had to pick, though, I would pick the Warriors. I mean, look, they are the best team in basketball. The statistics show that. Their record shows that. They're still waiting on getting Klay Thompson back.
Yeah.
This is just an exciting team to watch right now. And that's not to take anything away from the Phoenix Suns, who have been absolutely fantastic during this winning streak.
You know what's going to be so much fun to watch is the sidelines with 2 of the great coaches in the league right now with Steve Kerr and Monty Williams, and seeing how each coach adjusts throughout this one. It's a 10 p.m. Eastern time tip in Phoenix. JJ Redick, as always, thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.